What's up, geezers? Specie here, and today we've got RIENCE KOLGRIM. If you enjoy the video, make sure you like it. Also, comment down below what deck you want to see next. Guys, I'm usually good at these. Yes, geezers, Specie here. RIENCE KOLG is pretty bloody good. I had really good results with this deck. Disclaimer, a lot of the games in the video you're going to see are a slightly different deck list. I'll post the one I was using also initially in the description, but the one I'm showing you in the deck build is the one that I would recommend. RIENCE plus KOLGRIM, if you can thin down to 0, is really good. What you want to do is try and win round 1 by clogging with a bunch of your clog cards. Then go into round 2, do some kind of a soft bleed. And then in round 3, you want to have a 4-card round. And the cards you want in your round 4 hand are RIENCE, Defender, KOLGRIM, and something else. Ideally like a Mentor or Gothic Evade, because they can often play for like 12 plus points. And your sequencing is you want to play Defender first in this 4-card round 3. Then you want to play RIENCE. Then you want to play KOLGRIM as soon as its adrenaline kicks, and then the other card. And the reason for that is otherwise you're going to end up your RIENCE and your KOLGRIM if you try and play them both second to last. Like if your final hand is RIENCE KOLGRIM, you have to play the KOLGRIM, and then you don't get to click the order on RIENCE. So you want to make sure you don't do that, and therefore play your Defender 4th from last, then RIENCE, then KOLGRIM, then the final other card. Now in this deck we thin to 0, which also means RIENCE is going to be killing a card. That's a big deal. It's not setting its power to 1. You're yeeting a card with RIENCE, so it's like a double heat wave kind of. Like you've obviously you combine it with Rico, and then you can also kill another card. So RIENCE is really bloody good in this deck. We're using Collar as well because we want to try and win round 1, get round control. We have all the clog cards, at least the good ones with Gortha. We have Cynthia. We have double coated weapons, double Viper Witcher as well. You'll also notice the absence from the Adept in this deck. I don't really like this card that much. Like lots of decks have removal, and this is an engine that's giving people removal. Instead, I decided to go for a Diplomacy and Tony Jousts for a bit of control, and also Diplomacy can be used with Furcut. Again, the other deck I was using was Maddock with bombs. I decided to downgrade Maddock to 3 provisions to Furcut, and then that's basically allowing us to play a 5 provision, but mainly the Mentor. Mentor can be a really nice option to get rid of Dead Man's Tongue in round 1 if you need like that extra couple of points and you don't feel too bad about getting rid of it. And also it can be nice to just play, as I say, in round 3 for big points, because you're clogging your opponent. There's a good chance there's going to be some cards stuck. Also, you might just put a gold on top with Gortha and then slam the Mentor. So Mentor feels really great in this deck for sure. Again, this 5 provision slot is pretty flexible. You could play some sort of unit, like you could try and do some Spotter stuff as well. Maybe that's the other thing you guys could try. And you can always just get rid of Spotter with Dead Man's Tongue as well. Problem is, if you look at this deck, you have hardly any 4 provision cards. So playing a Spotter is pretty bad because you're going to end up giving them good cards. Anyway, this is the deck. Hope you enjoy it. See you on the next one. Oh my god. It was great, mate. It's one of my favourite moments. Remember it well. Guys, have you noticed my internet hasn't gone down once since it got fixed? No, keep the KOLGRIM. No, we don't want to keep KOLGRIM. We thin our whole deck, mate. We draw all our cards. I don't want RIENCE either. We want playable cards in our opening hand, not unplayable cards like KOLGRIM and RIENCE and Defender. Like, we thin our deck so much that we're going to draw these cards in round 3. Guaranteed. The priority is winning the round, innit?
Everything, but I'm actually impressed.
Thank you. It's very kind. I just wanna dance, 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 dance. Makes me feel alive, feel alive. I get kinda mad, 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 mad. Oh my god, the doggo's got poison. He's been poisoned, mate. He ate a dodgy bone. This positively reeks. No, you. No, you. Bro, this card is kind of OP. It's kind of OP, guys. Man, Mentor's actually sick in this deck. You can just use it as an extra point off DMT as well if you want to. Not bad blood.
Where did you
It's a bit of a sticky one.
You wanted a coup? You got one.
Everton will win a trophy next year. They'll win the championship. Yo, Kung Fu, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're all, mate.
The eternal fire shall consume all that is impure.
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
Nice, what a high roll. What a dirty high roller I am.
The water. The continent will quake beneath Nilfgaardian hope.
Hit a 2. Bruv, hit a flipping 2, man. Hey KB, what's up? Nice to see you. So I might play Teamfight Tactics tonight, guys. I've never played it before, I just installed it before. Kind of tempted by it. Problem is I'll probably get addicted to it, you get me?
Now this is
This, I thought he said this is a helmet. Which would have been a bit weird. Now the question is, do they have the Diaz Array? They must have if they played Furco, so this could just be an easy pass. No? Isn't this kind of an easy pass? Sunset to defend bleed in a short round. They should have leader charged. It's really greedy. As soon as they play Furco and it's not Diaz Array, it's very obvious that they have it in hand. Shit, Rico, man. Bruh. It's the only card I didn't want to hit, innit? I just wanna dance, 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 dance. Makes me feel alive, feel alive.
Disappear into the darkness. Begone! The eternal fire guides. The eternal fire protects.
That's a bit dumb. Should play Max here. Good news is we're just in kind of a winning position. Yeah, this was dim. Trade dim. Fronting wire, could play Maxi. Can't pass. Sunset flies out, whereas here it's just a really.
Have you made your offerings?
Good pass for them. I'm just going to play Rico because they're obviously going all the way.
scrappy as a rat.
I mean, that was also pretty dim. I should have just played Maxi.
By denying penance, you confirm your gift.
Maybe not, though. Maybe it was good.
There's order. And I'll be.
Victory is on the wind.
You can run, you can hide, but I'm gonna get you.
So let's keep Cynthia in the deck for Rience. Name's Rience. We have no defender, so we can just open with this. It's interesting. We could also just open with Rience and say Cynthia's just shit. Like, say there's not going to be a 6 strength card. And then we get to play... Oh, we have Adrenaline already. Cool.
Focus on its movements. Quiet the noise in your head.
GG. Yeah, Clog seems reasonably good.
But I'm actually impressed.
GG. I'll do a quick deck intro. Just explain most of the games you're gonna.
I was hoping you'd say
Oh lord. How do we start then? It's a bit of a sticky one. I don't really want to waste like a D-bomb when this deck has a lot of engines. Similarly, Dancing Star also feels like a little bit of a waste. I guess it's less of a waste. So I decided to go for basically just Madoc in this deck as opposed to Roach. Because if I played the Roach, I was not really getting much extra. I didn't make top 16 though. Nope. I think my highest finish was like 24th? 25th? Around that mark?
Once death on you, no one gets to fool me twice.
To be honest, like, I'm also not that good. I'm not very good at the game. Like, I could be, but I don't really want to play, like, super meta decks. I just don't have enough focus, man. I just don't have it in me. And also, like, I really just enjoy pissing around in the deck builder and making stuff. And also, like, because I've got my YouTube channel, like, just playing the same decks over and over again, like, if I try and, like, place high up the ladder, like, my YouTube kind of gets neglected, and then I get more stressed, and then I also don't enjoy the game as much. It's a bit of a bad combo, basically. So I decided to stop really going for it. What I'll probably do at one point in the season, all I would need, probably straight after an expansion or straight after a patch is also my best time. That's always when I have my most success. In a season, I found, is like straight after a patch comes out. Because I usually get like a bit of an advantage in building some cool decks. You could easily make top 64 if you wanted to, right? Oh. I mean, I could, but as I say, it's like there's definitely a clash with finishing high up the ladder and my content and how much I enjoy the game, and I think it just is not the best idea for me. I kind of start hating the game a bit and getting mad a lot on stream and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to... It's kind of why I've moved away from it. Also, when I went for it recently, I was struggling, to be honest. I was not doing very well, so... It's a lot of points. I mean, we have the sunset, so we shouldn't really be too worried, right? I guess there's also like quite a lot of logic of just saying we could go down a couple of cards. We don't want to give him another Dragoon, though. I think giving them a Neophyte's fine. But if you get decks like that, like Kelly Colbert, Salamander, you can play 1,000 games. Exactly, mate. No, that's so true. I guess we're just slamming leader plus this, right? It's not ideal, but... Like, you're just basically with this deck, you're just not supposed to pass. It's kind of the key part of it, right? Maybe we're supposed to slam leader first, because I might want to get rid of Blightmaker. Maybe Madoc is not even better than Roach, though, in this deck. I don't know. This feels a bit weird, doesn't it?
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
So just put RIENCE on top, because I'm just going to draw back into it. It's just an extra point on sunset.
truly electrifying.
It's done pretty well. We have to win the round, innit? So... They've played their Dragoon. They will have a Purify and maybe a Heatwave. We've just got to try and clog them enough that they don't get it. So we can maxi the RIENCE on bottom, onto the bottom. Snowdrop is pretty arse cheeks. I guess she's like decent this round more than anything. I guess this is the hand. We could also kick RIENCE, right, and just have it for the next round. Kind of risky though. Let's make some sense, I suppose. We just wanted to find clog cards, right? Like, we ended up finding Defender, but if we found Gortha, for example, it would have been nice.
And now I shall
Rico to the bottom. I think I was supposed to do that. I didn't really think about it enough. I maybe should have paused for a sec and just seen, oh, if I snowdrop now, it's going to be worth it.
Blooded one. Little cockle perched upon a fence.
Similar situation. I was hoping to find another clog card there, really.
Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
Bit of a weird decision to slam leader charges here.
Elren has shown us
Very weird. So, yeah, this is just a misplay.
Coexistence. No such thing.
I guess we can clog Teruvial.
Strain of thought.
We could also just clog the Deadeyes, right? But Teruvial's not really going to be many points against us.
Two dead nobles.
We could just take a pass here too. Keep the sunset for round 3. The hell are they doing, man? This is some proper rank 1 gameplay, innit? Wow. You can't clog Deadeyes. You used to be able to, but you can't clog tokens anymore. Fortunately. Yeah, fortunately. But the reason I decided to still clog Teruvial and not clog a Deadeye was because giving them a Teruvial, at least, it increases the odds of them not finding the key card. Which is, we can take the mulligan knowing that it's going to be Gortha, right? Like, do we want Gortha now? I guess we don't, because then we know we're still going to get Gortha before we get Rico, right? Once we fin the Afan. Otherwise, if we mulliganed... Yeah. Like, we know that this this is ahead of Rico still. This is the correct play.
I bring death. Quite
the continent will quake beneath Nilfgaardian.
It's not guaranteed. No, it's guaranteed that Gortha's on top of Rico, right? Because I never mulligan this. But yeah, that's like this. That's exactly it. If I took the extra mulligan, and then let's say I mulligan Fion, there's a chance that Rico could have gone on top, right? Whereas this approach, it works. Right, I guess we should lead to this.
Nilfgaard's iron might. Empire will sing of this day.
It works with RIENCE. You RIENCE into Rico, it's just going to set its power to whatever card they play. So unfortunately they have Defender, which is a big stinker. Purifier rather. This is like kind of the point of clogging. You try and clog them enough so they don't have that. Alas.
When I finish with them, there'll be nothing left to bury.
Interestingly enough, they played cool as well, so they might not even have the heat wave. Maybe. We can hope.
I demand justice. A trial by ordeal.
Yovith will guide us. Focus on its movements.
Nice.
Quiet the noise in your head.
Haven't we shuffled Gortha with Snowdrop?
No mercy!
I don't think so. I don't think I would ever... I shuffled RIENCE with Snowdrop or something. I don't know. I would never have shuffled Gortha, I don't think, no.
I like to improvise.
We could have started off with Maxi. The other thing with Roach compared to Maddock is it's probably easier to thin. Yeah, maybe not. Like, are you more likely to play gold before you play your engine, or are you more likely to... I don't know. It's a good question. Man, Maddock is kind of good though, huh? Whatever we do, do not click, guys. Do not click. That would be a mistake. A grave, grave mistake. Because then the Incubus becomes a lot better. This is an engine, so we would like to get it down. But we also want to start like clogging and whatnot and thinning. I think we're fine to just play this though. You could consider Furcart instead of Roach. I guess Furcart's a consideration, yeah. So, Furcart. Yeah, I mean, Furcart's an interesting idea. Actually quite like that idea. Feeling very bad about my lack of clogging action. And yeah, look at this flipping Deadman's Tongue, it's so scuffed. Holy shit. Wow. This has gone a little bit pear-shaped, I'd say. The main thing here is I don't thin my sunset, right? It's a disaster if I do.
Your life was worth a great deal, my lord. Take comfort in that.
Okay, we're just going to take the passo. Yeah, Furcart's an interesting idea. I quite like that idea, actually. Furcart for Maddock. Which means we'd get 3 provisions, so we could just play the 4s and then 1 7. 7's a pretty significant number, right? Potentially. KOLGRIM can also just get mulliganed, right? I think. Rico to the bottom. Such a nice play doing that, actually. But this is why I obviously like the idea of Maddock as well. Like, it just comes into this round. But in this instance, it obviously got Graveyard punished. So that's not the case.
Share the night, share the love.
I like you whether you like us or not.
I mean, there's no guarantee we hit this Mage Assassin, is there, really? Are they going to have 6 damage? It's quite unlikely, right? So I'm going to try and increase my odds by 1, which is really, really risky, but...
You are what you eat.
If you're wondering what I'm doing here, it's because when my Sunset Wanderers flies out the deck, I'm going to see 1 more card with my leader. Having this Mage Assassin stuck is just really sad. Yeah, Maddock does give you so many more points off all the bombs. That's it, right? That's why I'm playing the guy, to be fair. I mean, maybe I just shouldn't have even played the Snowdrop, right? I don't know. Like, what the hell do we clog them with there? No way. Come on. What is that, dude? You have to respect the effort, guys. Imagine. There's some big Chungus cards in their deck, right? What the hell? Why not clog? I don't want to clog a Self-Eater, right? So many points for them. Wow, the Phallibomb of Dreams, by the way. I'll clog him with a 2-point Self-Eater, though. Why the hell did they even play that card? I guess it's a relic. Hog Incubus? I mean, Incubus is insanely good. Res is a self-eater. +1. And they also, yeah, like, Incubus is actually better than self-eater.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
No, we still missed the Mage Assassin.
For the great sun!
I mean, maybe I should have just clogged. Obviously, playing a 4-point dude, but this could have... There's, like, big cards. There's, like, maybe Griffins. I guess Gangkian's on that tool. I was thinking there might be, like, a Spear Tip in there. Bro. Absolutely costed, man. It's got costed so hard. Obviously, missing Mage Assassin didn't help either. We low-rolled very hard this round. But it's the nature of the game sometimes. 4-card round length is exactly what we want. Just D-bomb instead of flipping. Also, the squirrel was actually pretty cute. Montar, oh lord, okay.
Across the empire will sing of this day.
We have to Rico basically, RIENCE this next turn. Or we float KOLGRIM, which is probably fine actually. Extra turn on KOLGRIM? I mean, that's a good point. Yeah, that is a fair point. Nice.
When I finish with them, there'll be nothing left to bury.
But yeah, rather than killing something with RIENCE, we now set it to 1, which is significantly worse. Of course. I guess with a D-bomb it's maybe okay, but... I mean, I guess we set that to 1 so they can't click it, right?
A trial by ordeal.
Filter and Defend is a bit overkill. I mean, you might play Defender in round 1 though, I guess, or so. But imagine they still have quite a lot of points, guys. We need to have, organic thing? Yeah, Montar, right? I'll buy it, but yeah.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Yeah, this is why you wouldn't want to clog an Incubus. It's like actually just insanely good, right? Montar isn't a relic, so we'd actually lose a point by damaging this. It's gonna be close. We lose, right? Incubus is a he. GG. Gotta respect it, man. Montar's a really underrated card. Like, this self-eater deck is, it's a nice deck. We got very unlucky this game, though, with round 2. Mage Assassin getting stuck, and...
I was hoping you'd say that.
Playing Clog. Yep. Need to. I think Furcut's probably better than Maddock, guys, right? It's gotta be. Like, actually, Furcut would have been so nice in round 1 a lot of the time to just go with, like, proactive DMT. So we're gonna put Furcut in the deck. Bombs can just change to, like, Tourney Jousts and dips. And we'll have 3 provisions to spend on one of them. So we'd run a 7. A Seer, maybe. Could be an option. But like here, I would really want to go Furcut into this. We thin the right amount. We thin the perfect amount. So 9, if that's the right amount. We thin to 0.
Yeah, they're humans!
But it's really costing our Sunset Wanderers a lot of the time that I don't have a unit to buff my Deadman Sun. Furcut actually seems great, right? Furcut for Maddock. Is there a 7 provision card that's particularly good though? There's a Seer, which I'm not a big fan of personally. Bruv. This is gonna be so scuffed. Gonna have little choice but to do this now. Oh, that's good. There we go. I doubt they can kill this without going leader.
Racists.
So the other thing about Maddock, a lot of the time we're going to actually just be getting rid of... getting rid of bombs with DMT, which makes him worse. So yeah, Maddock to Furcut. Guys, any 7 provision cards? Are there any standouts you can think of? The other thing we could do, of course, is instead of playing 4s, like Tourney Jousts, we could play some 5s. But I think you really want, you know, you just want the biggest juicer card, which is like something at 7. I guess a Seer Roach is not that bad, right? You can Seer Roach. But we're not playing Roach. We're playing flipping Furcut. Seer Nickers, my dudes. It's the future.
We shall drive the ape men into the sea.
See the Lippy SK deck? I haven't, Andy. No, mate. That is news to me, whatever the hell that is. I guess we should take a bomb here. How many points is this? It's flipping. I should have done the maths first. It's 10. It's enough by 1. I did the maths, guys. Don't worry. It's in the qualifiers. Are you serious? Bro, I'm slacking, man. I was really busy today, and then when I started the stream up, I was looking at decks for like a good hour. So then I felt a bit guilty that and obviously I'm casting tomorrow, so I was mainly focused on the ones that are still in it. But no, I haven't, mate. I'll check that out right now. Thank you so much for letting me know. We could just lead it first, I guess. Lippy self-wound. Damn. So I tried Lippy, Ceres, Fearless way back, and it was dog shit, right? But it's because I was trying to play like normal Lippy deck with Ceres, Fearless. So the question is, are we supposed to play Blightmaker here? I think we're not. I think we're supposed to lead her first. Like if Mage Assassin is this card, it would have vindicated that decision significantly.
And the water, my lord. Not too.
I like it.
This just makes more sense anyway, though, right? We've missed the card again. We're not thinning properly. It's not the end of the world. Haze is bad. Rience is not really... Oh, we were one off, man. We were one off. Maxi with Rico to the bottom.
Can't harm me. No magic can.
DMT Blight and Assassin? What do you mean? Sorry. Yeah, I did DMT first, yeah. Just got a little unlucky, unfortunately.
Remember to whom you speak.
You annoy me. Blood and neck hands. Similian va.
Should have played this first as a misplay, right? It's almost like I should slow down, guys. Oh my god, who would have thought it?
What's better than a dead noble? Two dead.
This guy's 5p now? Damn, boy. What about that?
I was hoping you'd say that.
How many cards are we supposed to have in the next round? How many cards do we want? We want 4, right? We want to go Defender, Rience, KOLGRIM, plus a card. We want a 4-card round. So we can basically get an extra clog here on top of the deck. But it's going to cost us a 9-point card. I guess more than that. I just misplayed, right? This is what I was talking about, where I said I misplayed. I should have played this first, and then I'd had an extra clog. Kinda don't like the Vriad Elf. Yeah, me neither. I played it, and then I decided it's better to just play Harvest. If you're playing that and the Archer guy, like Harvests are probably just about like more efficient way of doing it, right? We can't hit Rika, we bottom decked it. Oh, we did Mulligan Haze. Let's just keep it, it's fine. Bye-bye. It is what it is, brovs.
Let it forth, Dwan. You stand no chance.
You shall know the Emperor's fury!
Bit of armor. Goes tall, that's not what you wanted else. Yeah, that makes sense. Does make sense. This is definitely a good card. I think just like, as I say, if you're playing this card and you're playing the Archer and you're not playing Harvest, like Harvest just seemed like a better way of doing it, basically. To me at least. You could play like an Archer plus Maxi though, like I know a lot of people are playing Maxi. But yeah, like, the fact that there's 5 provisions and Harvest exists, it's also very difficult to justify for that reason as well. It's a cool card though, I really like the change to it. And then if you play Harvest, it could be an option, you know. But yeah, it makes sense that it's, you know, it's going to all in elves. Is that really what you're looking for? Probably not is the answer.
We were not the ones to start. Aaron has shown us the way.
Let's you and me have some fun.
Guys, why the hell is Yavin 8 points? Double Harvest? Jeez, alright. Alright. Show deck after game, yeah, sure. I'm going to tweak the deck slightly after this game. I'm going to put Farcut in and ditch the Maddox. So I'm not sure on the best 7p card. I guess it's probably...
Damn you all! Why would I kill a child?
I guess it's probably What's Her Face. Asir. Oh wow. Don't know. Yeah, I mean that's the beauty of Clog. They shouldn't draw all their golds, right? Do we win? Ooh, just a boot. Just a boot. Nice. Where's their Vanadine? Oh god.